Alright, I think I'm gonna I'm gonna catch some Pokemon in this episode. Like, I've gone on far too long to not catch Pokemon. There's one place right here. Now, in the cave in Verdant Turf Town, the Whismer Cave, where all the Whismer live. Ah, revive! I can't use this! Right inside, if you head into this cave right here and then head left instead of north, or up, whatever, there is a side exit and it will... Fast-growing tree, jeez! There's a side exit and it will lead you to a small open area where this guy's like, I can't find my glasses! You gotta help me find my glasses! And if you do find his you have to use the item finder, and you can find the black glasses nearby. It's a hold item that boosts dark type moves. Alright, what we got? Mirror! Well, that's good considering we don't have a like an established water type, but I don't know. Ah, I should have just thrown a nest ball immediately. See, I bought nest balls somewhere recently, and don't kill, don't kill. Oh, okay. You can take one more of those. Oh. Oh, what am I gonna call you? Oh, it's a good thing I have my 3DS right here. Premier Ball. Go. Isn't it so pretty? 2, 3. Bingo! What am I gonna call you? Blue, round, water type. Oh, I know! Okay, okay. Meryl's oil-filled tail acts much like a life preserver. If you see just its tail bobbing on the water's surface, it's a sure indication that this Pokemon is diving beneath the water to feed on aquatic plants. Yes, your name is... the latest DLC character, Corin. From the latest installment in the Fire Emblem series. Yeah! Now that we have a Corin on our team, and we'll probably not use him. In fact, I'm ending up using maybe half my team. If that. It's kind of sad, really, but what can I do? What can a guy do? Or run out on Route 110 before activating the bike, because bike music! Here's what I'm really worried about. I do not want a Pokemon from this rock. Don't. Oh, thank goodness! Now, if I'm lucky, I don't have to come back through here. These two are pretty interesting. You can have a double battle every time you see them. And they will interview you afterward, but I don't feel like getting interviewed, so... My wall is making noise. It's creeping me out. Stop that wall. Stop it. Especially since I'm pretty sure there's nothing on the other side of that wall. At least for a while. Maybe someone's slamming doors. I don't know. Meta Knight! Grew to level 18! Yeah, I did a bit of training with Meta Knight. I went up against a couple trainers and nearly had a heart attack. So, I ran up to this electric guitarist dude, and he sent out a Magnemite. And I wasn't paying attention, and I just hit it with Meta Knight. I hit it with a Metal Claw, and then got hit with a thunder shock, which took me down to half health. And it was like, oh, Meta Knight should not be in here. But the next turn, I went to swap Meta Knight out of there. All of a sudden, you cannot swap Meta Knight because Magnemite's magnet pole prevents switching. At that point, I went, oh, fart. So I healed up, and luckily, I want a Sandshrew, because I know what I'm going to call it. Sandshrew would be like, if I caught a Sandshrew, that would be like my one break from the naming convention, the naming scheme that I've gone with so far. Survived. Poison Sting? What? You're a ground type. Stop that nonsense. But anyway, Meta Knight made it out of there fine. And is still with me to this day. Thank goodness. Oh, by the way, in the desert, we can't go in the desert. The sandstorm is very vicious. I could argue that the the desert and the Route 112 here are 112. No, I could argue that Route 111, like down here and above the desert, are two different areas, but at the same time, not chancing it. I'm also gonna hold off on catching anything on Route 112, at least for a little while, because I think I will be coming out at Route 112 again. Double kick! Boosh! It only took one, and that's a crit. Woo! The stronger I get, the stronger those kicks get. Nuzleaf. I'm gonna set you on fire. Yeah, I almost stopped halfway through that statement and thought, that is a thing in English that's probably evolved in after so many years. Like, I can't help but think that maybe, like, back in when America was being established and all that, me saying, I'll set you on fire, someone would be like, excuse me? Because I'm gonna set you on fire comes out of I'm gonna set you on fire, which turns into I'm going to set you on fire, and I am going to set you on fire. It all just stretches out like I folded up a piece of paper and then you pull it outward. And the folded up piece of paper is what I said, and the elongated piece of paper is what it all means. I kick this bird. And it works too. Purely because I'm level almost 30. I really should swap to someone else, so I'll do that. I'm gonna put Villager up front. At least until I get to this next area, because as much you might have already seen that there's a cable car coming up. I did show the map, and I like hovered over the place that said there's a cable car here. Spoilers, there's a cable car coming up. Level 23, not bad. Mud Sport, like hell. Mud Sport weakens electric type moves, and considering Villager is not a water type or anything weak to a water type or steel type or anything weak to electricity, that's not a thing I'm about to do. Not only is it wasting a turn to weaken something else, but it's wasting a turn to weaken something else that an entirely different Pokemon is weak to. Look at all these hikers! Look at all these hikers! I'm freaking kick your face in! Oh, thinking, now that I've, like, talked about, like, the English language a little, that's suddenly funny to me. Also, the sturdy ability is not what it was, or not what it will be. In Gen 5, I think it's Gen 5, it might have been Gen 4, but I'm pretty sure either Gen 4 or 5, the sturdy ability was changed, so that both, so that you can, any Pokemon with a sturdy ability can resist a one-hit KO. That is the most annoying thing, because in Gen 5 there are Rock and Roll everywhere, and every single one of them, almost without fail, have sturdy. And sure, Oshawott and Oshawot's line, Dewott and Samurott, can all kill Rock and Rolls very easily if they don't have sturdy. It's just a free hit. And if you're going through a cave full of Rock and Rollers, that means they're all, like, whittling you down to nothing. Very slowly, which is aggravating. Which is why I wish more Pokemon could learn Double Kick. I get the feeling Sock might, but I don't remember. I haven't played Gen 5 enough. There are so many of the games in Pokemon that I just have not played enough, or I have not witnessed enough. I have seen enough Pokemon Red for a lifetime. I am sick and tired of Pokemon Red by now. Red, blue, fire red, leaf green, it doesn't matter, even yellow. So that's why when it came out on the Virtual Console, I didn't get it, because I figured I could spend my money on more, on better things. However, yay, it's a Numel. I have seen enough Numel that I can say the number of Numel I have seen is numerous. Ah, Machop. I don't want to send anyone out against Machop. Even if it's level 18. I don't know, I'm probably gonna put Sheik away. Because, like, Zelda was my one reason to have Sheik, and now that Zelda is gone, I don't know, I don't really feel like training a Ninjask. I really don't. That was depressing. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to record anymore today. Oh, what is it gonna be? We're catching a Torkoal! What am I gonna call you? Ooh. That's a good idea. I mean, I'm not gonna use him much, considering that immediately turning that into a waste, but I'm gonna try a Nest Ball right off the frickin' bat. Hop. 2, 3, bingo! Despite being a female Torkoal, this one's gonna be named... It's a turtle. Can you guess what it's gonna be named? I'll give you 5 seconds. What am I giving you 5 seconds for? You literally can't tell me until after it's gone up. In which case, it's already, like, in stone. It's Bowser. He's a fire turtle. What do you want? Also, I feel like the encounter rate in here is unusually high. Thank goodness I didn't get a Numel. I don't want a Numel. I don't like Numel. But depending on where I come out of this cave... Now, I still can't use strength, so this cave is basically just transitory. Route 112. Okay, I can catch something here. Rost berries. Rost? No, not that kind of Rost. Pecha berries! Yes! I love me some pecha berries. I really should go back and find where the berries are that I planted. And go check if they're all grown. Because by now they surely are, but I really don't care enough. In Gen 6 there is literally a berry farm, but I, again, don't care. Also, in the remake there was a... Oh, I guess I'm catching a Numel anyway. In the remake there was a, what was... There was a dude up here. It was a gangster dude, actually. Like, Japanese-style gangster. What are those guys called? They're not mafia. Well, they're technically mafia if you count them as Japanese mafia. The numb Pokemon. Numel is extremely dull-witted. It doesn't notice being hit. However, it can't stand hunger for even a second. This Pokemon's body is a seething cauldron of boiling magma. You wouldn't think that, looking at it. I guess someone went, what if we made a camel, but instead of water, it's full of, like, instead of water, it's full of fire. Oh, what am I gonna call you? Did I already use Olimar? I don't frickin' know. Okay, I'm gonna waste a name because I honestly hate this character. So much so that I had to look down in order to confirm how it was spelled. I hate Diddy Kong with a passion, and I'm never gonna use this Numel. It might as well be in the dead box already. Dude! I found a dude! In the remake, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, up ahead they introduced a new character. As such, they have not introduced a new character. Not yet, anyway. Oh, man. Oh, I end up paralyzed anyway. What a butt. You turd! What are you, a gym leader? Friggin' double kick. If you're gonna be like this, I'm gonna friggin' just kick you into next Saturday. Which is a whole week from now. You! This battle is going on far longer than it should. Piece of freaking garbage! Get out of here! Get out of my sight! Get out of my office that I don't own because I'm literally sitting on a bed right now. I am that lazy that my bed is... I want a Wailmer! I really want a Wailmer! I have no idea how or where to catch Wailmer because they are rare as... They're like... rarer than you think. Everywhere else, there are Pelipers. There are just Pelipers everywhere. No, not Villager. No, not Villager. Torch is my only defense against fighting types. Being a fighting type himself. Double kick. Ah! Freaking what? Who is... I keep getting these freaking contact requests from people that probably don't exist. They're probably trying to give me some sort of virus, which pisses me off. Stop it. Why do I have to be a target to these people? This is annoying. Skype woes. Yep. Instead of introducing a new character, we're... Yes, I will. Maybe, someday. Yeah. Secret power is pretty interesting. A secret base. So... Gen 3 introduced a lot of interesting things, and secret bases and Pokemon contests are among those things. I'm gonna cut down this tree because this is a rest house over here. This is a weird rest house, because I feel like if you talk to this lady, she will rest up your Pokemon. And after she rests up your Pokemon, she will ask if you will do it again. I think if you like rest here some number of times, then she will give you an item or something. But I am never patient enough to do so. Oh, and this, I would be able to go up that if I had the Mach Bike. The Acro Bike is actually not that helpful for a lot of the game. Yay, raspberry. Pokeblocks are a thing too, but they kind of tie into the whole... More raspberries, yay. They kind of tie into the whole Pokemon contests thing. And I'm going to cover the contest by entering one someday in the future. As for secret bases, I don't know where I will make a secret base, but I sure as hell want to make one. Just not now. I want to wait until I have caught enough Pokemon that... Ooh. I'm just thinking ahead. I do want to catch enough Pokemon that I have a solid team that I'm very confident in, but I also I can also like substitute out someone and either both train them and also like I'm gonna kick this bird real quick. Boosh, boosh. Woo! Crit! Yes! I didn't think I was gonna kill that in one hit, in one move. Numel! Yeah, sure. Hey, Veliger, get out here. I was just thinking. I was thinking ahead to the route we're about to go on. Headbutt. Honestly, I should be teaching Villager all of my. Oh, cool trainers. They're like ace trainers, but I don't know. They are, yeah, they're just technically this generation's ace trainer. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Villager out for a bit. Hey, Roselia. Haboosh! Oh, yeah! Good job! Skaboosh! Villager needs more training. He's so far behind. Oh, and I looked up the level that Meta Knight evolves at. It's pretty up there. Sheesh, he will not be evolving for quite some time. Now, Route, what is this? Hold on, Route 111. Route 113 is really interesting. There's a Pokemon here that is different nearly every single time that you encounter it. I'm fairly certain that you could go for like an hour and not see the same arrangement of Pokemon at all. You could take a picture of every Pokemon you encounter on this route. You heard it right there. We'll encounter one in a second, I'm sure. But it will have a different look every single time. Oh, and as you run through the grass, there's actually a Pokemon that I really want on this route, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. What do I get? Oh, it's a Spinda. This is what I'm talking about. All the dots on its head are randomly generated. There's something like 2 billion arrangements of dots. And you could like go for an hour and not see the same arrangement of dots. 2, 3, and you're mine. Spinda does not evolve. Otherwise, I might have used a Spinda. Not that I care. What am I looking at my iPad for? I need to look at my 3DS. What am I gonna name you? They're very dizzy. I mean, there's not really any clumsy... Well, I guess Lucas, but I don't have Lucas. And I don't really want to name my, I don't really want to name a Spinda after a character I don't have. Not naming him Pac-Man, because Pac-Man... This would have been a lot easier if it was Skarmory, because you can catch Skarmory on this route. I don't know, I don't really play this game, so I'm just gonna call him Pit. Call her Pit. Whatever. Pit. Pit? Do-do-do-do-do. Wow, I am battling next to no one on this route. Oh, they were Sandshrew. I could have had a Sandshrew, and then it would have named it Perps. As such, I'm gonna. Then again, Perps the female Sandshrew. I'm pretty sure Perps wouldn't object, but it would be. It would have been a little weird to explain. What do we got? Max Ether. Now I'm fairly certain that... Oh, finally got... Yeah, everything's all sort of grayish because this entire area is covered in ash from the volcano. There's a volcano in the place. That's what I'm trying to say. In Hoenn, in the region. You get the idea. I'm gonna have to go and ask Perps, like, how he would have felt if I caught a female Sandshrew and named it Perps. Maybe Perpset. Perpets? I don't know. That would have been silly. I have to ask Perps what a female version of Perps would be. In here, we have a glass blower. Huff Puff. Huff Puff. Huff Puff. Huff Puff. Soot Sack! Now, there is an item. I don't know how much it is, but how much stuff I have to walk through in order to get it. I thought you would. Okay. So occasionally in this region there are ninja kids. Ninja boys specifically. I don't think there's any ninja girls. Set this thing on fire. I gotta switch to villager after this battle. Please tell me that's the only one. Nope. Gotta set a Ninjask on fire. If you were still bug ground, you would be very helpful, but seeing as you're bug flying... Oh, Ninjask, you could have been better. There aren't a whole lot of ground types, at least I don't think so. Volcanic Ash Swirl Cloak. Nice try, kid. However, if you don't see a pink head popping out of an ash pile, it's probably an item. 32? Isn't that double team or something? It is fart. I know it's double team because I went to the in Mauville. There is a lady who is next door to the game corner, which was that large building that I didn't go in. The one building in Mauville that I did not enter. And except for maybe the mart. I don't think I went in the mart. Hello, there's a lady at the computer. I like that lady at the computer. Now, the game corner needs requires coins. You need coins to play at the game corner. And the lady next door to the game corner is like, I wish I had a bike so I could get some harbor mail from Slateport. So if you go down to Slateport and buy one harbor mail, which is 50 Poke Dollars, and come back, she will trade it to you for the coin case. I then bought 500 coins for 10,000 Poke Dollars. It was kind of stupid, but whatever. And I gambled until I had... Okay, so I cheated until I had over 1,000. But then I stopped, because for 4,000 coins, you get the TM for Flamethrower, which I want very much. But I'm not going to waste that much time. I'm not going to sit here for an entire, like, 2 to 4 hours grinding out coins by save stating a bunch. Oh, hello. You are? Okay, your name's Vance. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I simply arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. I'm sorry, I'm Lynette. Haha, LAN. Haha, computers. Computer joke. In the form of a name. I'm sorry, your name is a joke. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at home. My house is on Route 114. I don't know why I made her British, but she's British now. Unfortunately, we have to visit her house before it will register in the computer that her name is Lynette, and we're using Lynette's PC. I believe. Nugget! See, there's a side quest going on here. And it's more pronounced in the remake, because May plays a much bigger part in the remake. She's there a lot more. Like, heading up here, she already has she can already go through the desert, so she's like, hey, I'm gonna go through the desert. Catch up, will ya? And then she meets up after the desert. And then walking all the way to Fallarbor. It's Fallarbor, right? Yep, Fallarbor town. Here's the Fossil Maniac's place, and I don't think I can actually get a fossil from him, so that's lame. All my Pokemon does is roars. Roar. And he gives me the TM for Roar, which allows me to escape from wild Pokemon battles. Or swap out, forcibly swap out someone's Pokemon. Which I never do, considering I can just KO them instead of doing that. Oh, fart! It's a trainer battle! Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Lynette, talk to her, and then probably end the episode, considering we've been going on so long. Well, we started out, like, right outside. Oh my gosh, I've been going on so long. Jeez. I just realized how long it's been. I started out in Mauville. Ooh, Villiger's got an item. I keep forgetting to swap Villiger out front. Yeah, my voice is getting a little ragged. Fake out. Flinch. I hate moves like that. It's just like, if you use this move, at the start, it might be just fake out, but I don't remember if there's more than one move that does that, but it's like, do a near insignificant amount of damage. It's a move to waste time and do slight damage, because it always makes the opponent flinch, but I think it only works at the start of battle. Meta Knight tries to learn Roar. No. Meta Knight will not be evolving until 30-something, which is going to be a while considering how low-leveled Meta Knight is. First, I get a super potion, then I swap Villager out. Now, there's a certain Pokemon on this route that I really want to catch, but I don't know if I will. And I get a... No! I don't get a C-Dot, because, what's it called? Species Clause. I already had a C-Dot. And I don't think there's any other Pokemon in this route except for C-Dot and the one I want. Now, usually I would go with the species clause that says, hey, you can only encounter 3 certain... There we go! Swablu! Love me some Swablu! Swapping over to Torch one more time. Purely so that Nest Ball works better. I might actually stick with Swablu. That is Pokemon. Pokemon will not catch other Pokemon by Pokeballs. Catch other Pokemon. Or catch Pokemon in general. Never mind. 1, 2, 3. Bingo! What am I gonna name you? I know just what I'm gonna name you. Oh, it's beautiful. Swablu has light and fluffy wings that are like cottony clouds. This Pokemon is not frightened of people. It lands on the heads of people and sits there like a cotton fluff hat. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. Like even Pokemon thought of that, and that's adorable. The winner is... Kirby! Kirby was sent to the PC, but will be back in my possession very soon because I really want Swablu. Oh, Vance. I'm sorry everything is so cluttered. When I get engrossed in research, things end up this way. This is embarrassing. Please keep this a secret in exchange for this. It's a C-Dot doll. Now, in the remake, by visiting Lynette, you can actually activate a very helpful thing. She will ask you if you want to switch the PC over to... Oh. Here's hoping you'll continue to... From Bill. Ah, Pokemon reference. Yeah, Pokemon reference. From the original. 30 Pokemon each. 420 Pokemon. Nah. I already know about the box. I don't really need more info about it. With that, I'm going to head back to Fallarbor Town. Now, in the remake, she allows you to swap which when you access. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate rather than try to explain it. So when you try and access the PC, and now it says Lynette's PC. In the remake, she will allow you to switch withdraw Pokemon and move Pokemon. The buttons will be swapped. So you can just sort of just mash the A button and you'll be in the move Pokemon category. I don't want this Ninjask in here anymore. Well, I don't have a dedicated water type. That's the thing. I have fire, normal, steel, grass, flying, and water. It's got good coverage, so there's no real reason to have a Torkoal, I guess I just want Bowser on my team? Oh my gosh, give me that item. I can't take that item unless it's... What? Can I take items from, like... I cannot take items. This is ridiculous. Your party is full. I can't take items. That sucks. It really does. Well, there's no one in here that I would rather have. Pit? Mr. Game & Watch. Ness. I don't know how Lucas is pronounced. I already named someone Lucas! Dang it! Never mind. Well, that just makes me look stupid. Gosh dang it, Zelda! You were about as useless as your summon knight thing. Anyway, that's gonna be enough for today. So I will see you next time on Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke! See you then, folks.